Welcome back to Ike Live. Hope
And
everybody's
Eric's
having a
just
great,
an intern.
Sixth-year senior.
amazing Tuesday night. I know we are. Man, it's been a great show. It was fun. It's been fun. This has been a fun show.
Very fun.
I tell you, I'll be honest with you, and I know a lot of people listening right now think this is a very well-scripted show. Like, we have all these notes and everything's to the letter. But this show's been...
We can't even get the sound to work. But
I know,
people
we
think that
can't
we're
get the sound to
well
work.
scripted.
This show's been a little off the cuff, which has been fun.
Why did the sound work on our commercials that were like 4 years old? But we got some new ones rolling in and we can't even get a goddamn peep.
Have no idea. Here's the good news, and I'll give everybody a little teaser.
See how mad Brian was? He was
Oh, yeah.
He was chewing like, you ever
Oh,
see
he's
people
fuming.
with like really bad teeth, they only chew with the front teeth?
Yeah.
Like, you know, so he was just doing it on something out there.
Yeah, he's fuming. Fuming. I will give everybody a little teaser and a little. Would this be a foreshadowing or what is this? What would I
It's
say?
an announcement of an announcement.
It's an announcement of
Well,
an
you can
announcement.
foreshadow something.
And this is big. And Dave, I don't think you even know the whole story
I
yet.
definitely
but I'm
don't.
going to tell you. For the fans of everybody watching and listening to Ike Live over the last 5 or 6, has it been 6 years? 5 or 6 years. It's been right around there.
It's been a very long time.
Been a long time.
By the way, I've been here since the first show. Eric
Don't give
and
anything
Brian
away. Don't give anything
like
away.
to admit
That
that,
might
I've
be a-
been here since the very
That
first
might be a
show.
trivia question later. You can't give that away.
Well, I just let y'all cheat. I was here.
Okay. We have a big announcement, Brian, that we're going to make tonight.
We're giving away that trophy.
We talked a little bit about it. Nobody wants this trophy, believe me.
Dang.
Nobody
Come
wants
on,
it.
Even Dave told you to stop.
You know it's bad.
You know it's bad. You just
No,
like, you
no,
gotta-
because here's the thing. It's not the trophy, dude. It's not the trophy that matters. It's the day, it's the experience.
The
what went
victory.
down. It transpired. It doesn't matter. That's crap. Nobody, dude. When I'm fucking dead in 50 years, nobody gives a shit about this thing.
Now, this
Doesn't
will be
matter. It
collecting
doesn't
dust in Stellar Vegas's basement. Like,
Exactly.
you know what I mean?
Exactly. It's going to be on eBay, so it doesn't
Yeah.
matter anyway. Big announcement. We will be changing the Ike Live studio. A lot of big changes coming up in the next... Beck, give me a timeline on this.
It's going to take a couple months.
2 to 5 months. 3-4 months away from some big changes, Dave. It's going to be awesome. You're going to see a new studio. You're going to see new sound. You're going to see new angles. You're going to see new graphics. You're going to see the ability of this show to go places. We talked about it a little bit. Outside of the studio, you're going to see some remote locations. Very excited. This
Yeah.
is phase 2 of Ike Live. I'm excited, man.
You're gonna have commercials with sound.
We're going to have commercials with
It's
sound.
like we're graduating from kindergarten and we're like jumping all the way up to like 3rd grade.
That's right.
Yeah.
Eric
In the
won't
new
be an
school.
intern anymore. He'll actually be an employee. Eric the employee.
He'll actually have
A
a
lot of big things going on.
Only if he can get the goats to not mime.
right. If you get the goats, not mine. Very excited, but it is a great opportunity right now, and I want to thank everybody for their support over the last 6 years or whatever it's been. Man, this has been a riot. It's been a great time, and I appreciate the support so much. We keep the formula simple. We talk fishing, we drink beer, we hang out, and it's
Break stones.
It's Break Stones has been very successful.
A couple of the hardest times I ever laughed happened in this room.
Oh
man.
yeah.
You know?
No, it's been good. It's been good, man. Beck, what's the rule of Ike Live? The rule of Ike Live.
We don't make fun of anyone. We make fun of everyone.
Everyone.
And
We
that
ma-
includes yourself. If you can't make fun of yourself, then you just can't be part of the
Dude,
No,
I
you
love
have
it.
to be able to laugh at
And
yourself.
let me tell you right now, and I know they're going to listen or watch this over the next couple months. Thank you to everyone that we busted their balls that have remained friends of the show. Jacob Wheeler, Wesley Schrader, even Andy Morgan tonight.
We made fun of Wes.
Everyone.
Dave Lefevre.
Dave Lefevre. Thank you guys. And I know Dave's watching right now. I'm
Is he
sure
a friend
he
of
is.
the show?
Sure he
No,
is. Sure he is.
he let Pete interview him.
No,
True story.
dude, I think Dave's cool. I told you what happened last Chickamauga, right? So we checked in. Dave was staying at the same place.
What did
I
he do?
was
Take
staying.
your last piece of gum?
No. No, I didn't do any of that. No, it was better than that. So there's a check-in building right there, and I was staying at cabins. They have camping there, and I pulled in, and I started walking into the office, And as I walked in, the door opened, and out comes Dave. Dave Lefevre comes walking out. And I saw Dave, and I'm in this mood now where I swear, Beck, there's been a change in me. I don't have any enemies. I don't have any hatred. I don't give a shit anymore. I don't even care. And Dave comes walking out, and I said, and he's walking
with the last cord of firewood.
Last cord of firewood, and he's come walking out of the office, and I go, "What's up, Dave?" Dave. No. What did I say? I say, "Dave," like that. I go, "Dave," and he never picked his head up, and he just said, "What's up?" or "Hey," or something like that. And I was like, "Damn, that's cool. We're cool."
You guys are besties now.
That's Mike's version
Yeah.
of cool. I love it.
I'm like, "We're cool." He never
Damn.
he acknowledged me. He didn't pick his head up, but he acknowledged me. It's all good.
Getting there.
Life is good.
Progress.
Life is good.
So there's a chance.
Hey, I'm turning over a new leaf, man. I'm not perfect. I make mistakes. I'm an asshole. I admit to all that. And it feels good. Feels good not to carry any of that baggage anymore.
I have this new policy.
Yeah.
And Kate in our office brought this to me.
Kate.
Because you get mom guilt, and social media really gives you mom guilt. So
Yeah.
you're like, gosh, I really suck at this parenting thing. I really suck at this wife thing. You know what I mean? Because you compare yourself to what you see all these other people doing. So you really start to feel down on yourself. And Kate sent me this picture of this mug, and it said, "Not the worst mom." And I was like, yes.
Yes.
I'm not the worst mom. I'm not the worst wife. I'm not the worst boss. I'm not the worst sister. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if you can
Yeah.
live like that and be like, dude, I'm trying.
You're
I'm
trying.
clearly never going to
Yeah.
be the best, but I'm not the worst.
Not the worst.
It's my motto. I'm
a
not
good
the
motto.
worst. I'm
Put
not.
in the effort.
Yeah.
It's a good motto.
I got
Dave! Look at Dave!
Dave has a
I just
So
don't.
he's not the worst person.
No, what I don't get, I guess I don't have
Never
any
give up
social
sometimes.
media, so I don't necessarily have myself to judge. I never judge anyone else on social media versus me, so I don't know. I'm lost on that. I just don't know it. Like I don't have that pressure that a lot of people do. I'm constantly like,
Well, like I said, I
Ugly
think
world.
the big thing that I really learned in the last couple months is, dude, nobody's perfect, dude. Yeah, I mean, dude, you could have everything in the world, and you're just a person. Everybody's human. You got issues. Like everybody has issues. From here to there, everybody's the same, man. And I like that.
what you're not crediting is the fact that you're 47
I'm 47.
and your testosterone is oozed out of your body.
It's gone. Low T.
No, that-
Is that
Dude.
Frank Thomas over there?
It makes a whole lot more decisions easy when you don't have that.
Right.
It allows you to
Right.
think of things first before you
Yeah.
start reacting on your monkey brain.
I think
you
so.
know?
I think as you get older, I think you admit to things more.
Yeah.
I think you get to the point where you stop. Pride isn't as important.
Introspective and
Yeah,
self-aware,
and
right?
you just say, hey, fuck it. This is what it is.
Yeah.
This is who I am, and I think it's good, man.
Yeah, it's funny when you get older, you can admit things that would have embarrassed you 15 years before that. You know?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And one person that doesn't have low T is Brian Coast. His T level stays the same.
That's a bitch is jacked.
Oh yeah,
He's
shit.
the most jacked ghost
He
in
has
purgatory.
Brian's ghost has a permanent boner and never subsides.
You're right, a big ghost boner
Yeah, it's just totally.
roaming.
It's always wood. And if you ever saw Brian's ghost, and we've had him here on the show,
Why?
you see his hand towel looking skirt. You always see that big giant. It's just a big,
Big veiny one.
He's just tripping all the other ghosts in purgatory with it.
right.
late.
It's just totally.
Small children have not gone to bed yet.
Yes,
There
they
isn't a-
have. It's 10 o'clock.
There isn't an unscathed ghost in Perth.
Guys, we had somebody check in on the message board that's worth recognition. Josh from Louisiana said that he's been watching the show since the early days. He even has a shirt signed by the whole crew.
cool.
He's only met you, Ike, but he wants us to know that he feels like he's a part of the family.
Yeah,
nice.
Josh. Thank you.
Rich said Louisiana.
Louisiana. Thank you. Appreciate that. And let everybody know, we talked a little bit about tonight about Major League Fishing bass, some of the things that Major League Fishing threw out there. Ike Live will be at the 2020 Classic in one form or another. And as things progress, we'll find out more. But we'll be there, Bri. The Ike Live crew will be at the 2020 Bassmaster Classic.
And by Ike Live crew, that means me, Eric, and Rick, and Pete.
No. Riz, Dave, we will get you there next year. We wanted you there this year. We will get you there next year. No, that's okay. We will get you there. Ike Live crew will be at the Classic in 2020.
But Josh watched the show from the beginning. Josh, did you know my dear friends didn't even want me on the show in the beginning? Did you know that, Josh? They're talking about me being at the Classic. All right.
Yeah, should we ask
what, David?
Should we throw that trivia question out now?
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's try
It's a good time.
Yeah.
Okay, so Brian Carpenter.
Yep.
Let me remind everybody.
Far away.
And let me give me a close up real quick. If we can. This is a big prize. This is a big deal at Ike Live, and we've done it different ways over the last 6 or 7 years. But now we're giving away the official Ike Live prize bag. If you look at this, it's a beautiful backpack. And inside are great gifts from all the Ike Live sponsors. Tackle Warehouse hat and gift pack, a mystery tackle box,
Nice.
Primal Urge. Look at this. Liquid Mayhem, Flambeau. God, it's all in here.
Real snuff.
Founders.
Was that MTB molested by Brian, or is it molest free?
Molest free. Real
Nice.
snot. Look at this. Primal Urge. Look at the soap. Dr. Squatch.
Oh, black tar too, dude.
Is that pine tar?
Yeah,
Smell
pine
like
tar.
a man.
Black
Smell like a man.
What's the other flavor? China White?
God, look at all these amazing Ike Live sponsors that are in here. Look at it. Even look at this. Primal Urge. Primal Urge meats. Even sponsors that aren't sponsors anymore. Line cutters.
Because you guys aren't signing on with the promo code, all right? That needs to be said.
There's
you
so
know,
much shit in here. They're not even sponsors are in here.
Preach, Dave. Preach. Preach, Dave.
guys that watch the show and you enjoy the show, listen to me for real.
Yeah.
Blue Magic?
You gotta support these sponsors that support the show. Yeah. You gotta sign the promo code that you gotta sign on it. If you're going to order the product, use the promo code.
It gets you a
please.
discount, bro.
It gets you a discount. Plus, it keeps the
20%
sponsors going. Otherwise, I'm going to tell you what. You're going to have like Aaron Martin, the non-fishing Aaron Martin podcast, and Fear Fishing. That's it. Everybody else is going to dry up, and they're going to move on to other things. Guys, you got to help us out.
Yeah, trying to save you that guala.
All right?
You gotta do it.
Which one is that, Dave? Black
No,
tar?
I'm not allowed to talk about persona. I'm not allowed to talk about it. Friggin' the Marlon Brando
What do you got
of
there?
advertising.
What do you got there?
Marzona.
Blue Magic?
He says I blow, so I got to take his word for it. I do what I'm a soldier. I do what I'm told to do. All right, I know I'm not that good at it. All right?
God, I wish he was watching tonight. I would have heard from him.
Oh my God, I do love
Dave,
the smell of
everything you've done tonight is 1,000 times better than that damn Strike King script that they had to read.
Let me tell you something right now. I would almost rather watch I'd rather almost watch the Trocar commercial where they're all sitting around the table like it's a mafia meeting and nobody's saying anything. It's just their faces with sunglasses and shit. That's almost that. It's like right on. It's I don't know.
Wow.
Yeah.
Terrible. It's
Yeah,
terrible.
hockey players do pretty bad commercials too.
Yeah, I don't know. I will put that Strike King commercial punch for punch against anything, dude.
Toe to toe.
All right, Brian Carpenter, I think it's
Oh
time.
yeah, the trivia question.
Let's do the trivia question. And then as we're asking this question, I believe we need to open up a Primal Urge Foods meat box.
I'm starving.
It's
gift
the
pack.
best. It's the best one.
Yes. Okay. So the trivia question, Riz, you want to lay it down to us? Because I think this is one of the best trivia questions we've ever had on the show.
Yeah. So the trivia question is, what was the cast of the first Ike Live show, and what year was it recorded?
Oh, great question. So
what was the cast in full of the first Ike Live show, and what year?
Okay, what was the cast in full? What was the year of the first Ike Live show? If you're a true fan and you get that correct, you're going to win this amazing Ike Live gift pack right there.
That's
beautiful.
right.
Load it with stuff. It's going to be great. In the meantime, Beck, let's open up a Primal Urge Foods. Let's get one passing around.
Okay.
And this is a great example of why I love this box, Dave. You open this thing up, you hear that seal break. It's loaded with meats and flavored meats from all over the place, and I love digging into it. And I love sorting through the options. And you see Becky right now; she's got tons of options. She's looking, she's trying to find the meat flavor that really.
Well, for me though, no, for real. Like if you like, so I'm a big craft beer guy,
Hold on,
right?
I need to check out
Yeah.
my favorite meat stick.
What are you going to grab?
No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
No. And what I was going to say was like, not only so there's like 15 sticks in there, so
yeah.
10.
10, and you know there's a card that tells you where they come from and what they are. Like and they're from all over the place. They're not just they're not centralized.
Yeah.
It's almost like if you like craft beer, you can actually pair these things up with different beers. Like it's really delicious, man.
Take
Like
that, Mark Zona.
Different flavors.
No,
Yeah.
no, I'm sincere. Like when you guys don't support these guys and they go away, I'm still going to have one of these subscriptions. You know what I mean? Like
Same here.
it's delicious, man. Like
This
I
thing's
love
awesome.
this one.
I can tell you, as a dude that spends a lot of time in a boat,
This is you.
this thing keeps me going. This thing keeps me going
What's that,
during
cat
the
and
day.
heat?
That's the cat and heat.
Yeah.
Knick-knack.
cat
That's
heat.
knick-knack.
Raped cat.
Raped cat. Let's see.
He gave me the Fire Creek
You
stick.
said you wanted the spicy
Ooh,
one.
that looks good. Looks good. I like that.
Habanero.
I got a pork stick. I got cheese and jalapeno pork stick. I got habanero pork stick.
Oof, keep that habanero.
I got the buffalo style. That's good.
Ooh.
Man, these are so awesome. Dude.
We got a lot of close
Ooh,
close
pepper.
guests, but nothing on it yet.
Pepper and Bloody Mary
I'll take that.
flavor.
Right this way.
Ooh, that sounds good, dude.
Epic bar in there. Those are the best. Those epic bars.
We got a Cajun kosher for Eric.
Mazel tov.
Eric. Cajun
Krishna, Krishna,
kosher?
Krishna.
Shalom, Eric. Happy Passover.
I'm gonna go. It's a big decision, but I'm gonna go cheese and jalapeno. I'm gonna go hot.
Nice.
I'm gonna go hot. Bring it back to the booth. Go on cheese and jalapeno.
Give Rich the Italian stick.
All right, Rich.
Ryan's ghost.
We're drawing the last here. What do we got? Who are you reading?
There's no bad ones though.
No, there's never.
I'm going with the chicken sriracha, 13 grams of teen.
Dude, Bloody Mary.
Bloody Mary's going.
Habanero.
Any winners yet?
Nope. We got a lot of close guesses, but not dialed in yet. We're still missing
This
one
is
person.
spicy.
Dude, these things
This
are hard
thing's
to open.
spicy.
Hot.
But it's good
Man
spicy.
stuff.
I haven't tried this one yet.
You have-
Soft.
The one-
Brian's Rusty
Habanero.
Drill Bit would like to
Beef
know
and
if they
pork.
have a rusty
Ooh,
balloon
it's
knot
freaking good.
flavor.
Nah, but for the price, man. For the price, you can't
Well,
buy
there's
you can't
350
buy this
flavors
stuff.
to choose from, so
You can't buy this stuff in the convenience store for the
No.
price you're getting this
Who
for.
got the Bloody Mary one? That one's good too.
Brian.
I've had that one before.
Brian the Carpenter, Bloody Mary.
That one's good.
Not only that, you're getting, you're going to get, you're going to get the Sasquatch one, you're going to get some gyms, you're going to get some local one that tastes like you're eating tree bark. Like this is real shit, man. This is pretty
They're all
cool
too
to throw into a
salty.
boat.
These don't have that like fake salty
Nah,
nitrate
it's
taste.
it's craft stuff. It's
Well,
good, man.
Okay.
Go to Wawa and you get that bag, right? The bag and the end cap there. or
Pete's
whatever.
favorite Wawa.
And yeah, and it's $10. It's $10 at last.
Sometimes you open those things and they smell like you pants the homeless guy. And you're smelling his ass, dude. Like it's terrible sometimes.
This cat
Then there's that.
The pants this cat.
took his knickknacks.
Dave, grab that box over there real quick.
Which one, buddy?
Right there. I was eating these meat sticks.
You're supposed to be rattling.
Thanks
Yeah.
for listening to us chew, everyone.
Like a big rattle trap.
Sorry about that.
I know. Who the hell's chewing like a yak?
Ike,
Brian.
It's always Mike.
dude, how do you get them to smack like that, dude? It's like a top water bite. Like one of them grand-
Pet peeve talking to Mike
I
on
hear
the
it in my
phone.
sleep. It's the worst.
Wow.
Like he's just like, yeah.
I can't even deny that. While we're doing the finishing eating the meat sticks here, I want to talk about when we do this. A lot of the shows we talk about a TH Marine product that's really a game changer, and this is one. This is the G-Force Conservation Coal System, Dave Brodzik, Generation 2. This is the new version, and a lot of you guys got to see this used at the 2019 Bassmaster Classic. I'm gonna open this thing, and I got to tell you, a lot of new innovative design functions on this. And if you're using, if you're in a tournament that you have to call through fish, I want to show you what's in this thing. This is pretty amazing. And this is, I want to start with this thing right here, Dave, which is, this is your actual balance beam. This is your balance beam. And I love the design of this balance beam because a lot of them, the grip on them is a little messed up. If you look at this one, Brian Carpenter, give me a little bit of close-up on that
I'm on
one.
you already.
It actually has finger grips on that cull bar. So when you start putting your cull clips on and you're trying to determine which fish is heavier, you've got a great grip on that bar. Next thing I want to show you are these clips, and this is the most important part right here. This is the money. And if you look at this, you've got a colored clip system, which is really cool. And by the way, the clips, you can actually interchange these buoys. It's on a little clip right here at the top. I could take that off and interchange those colors if I need to.
We got a winner.
Yep, we got a winner.
Got a winner.
Here's the money right here. And this is totally redesigned and improved. And this deal is designed to stay locked in that fish's mouth. All right, so those, you got a 4-pounder, you got a 2-pounder. He's down in your live well. He's doing all that deal. That thing's going to stay locked in. That's a redesigned clip system that provides a lot of pressure. Last but not least, let me show you this. And this is the thing that I love, Brian the Carpenter.
Yeah.
I'm always searching around for these clips. I'm always lost, and I can't figure out where these clips are at. And they provide a mounting system that you could put on a front hatch. You could put inside your live well. It's both adhesive and or screwing it into that lid. And here it goes. You ready? All 6, 7 of your clips right at your fingertips.
Oh, that's nice.
Right staying mounted.
Nice.
Brian Carpenter, I know you're going to put this in the Ike Live boat build that you're doing.
Oh yeah, I am.
A great way to keep them right at your fingertip, right there.
Is that boat build still a thing? We're talking about that.
You're
Still
laughing at Beck.
TH Marine, let me tell you, if you're looking for a call system, try this one. It's the brand new version, G-Force Conservation Call System, Generation 2. It's an amazing system. I promise you, if you're fishing for 5 fish and you're calling, this is the one you want.
Dude,
it's pretty awesome.
I got to get that.
Now, Mike, and I know Brian remembers. Do you remember when I invented that 15 years before that became out?
You did. You were ahead of your time on a lot of things.
I got these clips, but I used like real thin like rope with balloons that I blew up. Remember when I tied them off on the balloons, but all the fish wrapped up each other in the ropes, and I used it one time, everyone laughed at me, and I gave up on it. You remember that? I didn't think to put the plastic on there, so they wouldn't tie each other up. Nah, man, I made that shit up, dude, back in the day, and totally.
Wow. Dude, you were definitely
really
ahead
close,
of your time
Dave.
on stuff.
You
Yeah.
were really close.
Yeah.
You know what? If you had better friends, you could be a millionaire.
Yeah, if one of those guys instead of being high was like, "Yo, dude, like put plastic on there, not rope," you know what I mean? But I got mocked and made fun of, and I gave up on the idea. No self-confidence.
All his friends were dicks, and they were stoned. And, and thus
I had
they
high
went
friends, and I
anywhere.
was lacking self-confidence. I didn't even come up with a better.
But hey,
so funny.
just don't be the worst.
yeah.
Exactly.
That's
Yeah.
right.
As long
Might
as you're
be
not
the
the
best,
worst.
but
Yeah.
don't be the worst.
Yeah.
We got our winner.
Riz, hit us up. The question was, announce the question again, and we have a winner of the Ike Live prize pack, and it is
The question was, who was the original cast of the first show and what year? And the answer was 2014, Ike, Pete, Mark Jeffries, Ed Bassmaster, Becky Iconelli, and Brian the Carpenter. And that question was answered first at 9:56:01
Dang.
by New York Chris.
New York
Congratulations,
Chris!
New York Chris.
Whoa, New York Chris.
We
Send,
ship him a lot of stuff.
we do.
That dude wins everything, dude.
He's the biggest fan of Ike Live. New York Chris, send your information through. We won't put it through. We'll send you that prize pack. It's loaded. It's got amazing stuff. Even has products that aren't sponsors of Ike Live in it anymore.
That's
which
right.
is great. Yeah, I don't know if you knew that, Becky.
So we have that stuff all over the place. Look right here. Right
Was
there's evidence.
was Bob Crawlpicker on the first show of Live by any chance?
Bob Crawlpicker?
Yeah, Bob Crawlpicker. Has he ever been on Ike Live?
Bob Soley.
Bob Soley?
Bob Crawlpicker came in as several answers on the IM board. Yeah, Bob Crawlpicker.
It's got to be some kind of an insult on Soli.
It must be. I don't know.
Yeah. What are you talking about? It's gun day.
All right, Brian and Carpenter, we're gonna keep it going,
Yeah.
and we got 2 more big things I want to do before this video's over.
What video?
I mean, this show's over.
We're going to do the video without sound?
Yeah,
We never
video
drew
without
at it.
sound,
We never-
commercial without sound.
We never drew out of the bucket.
Yeah, so that's
'cause
what's
we didn't take any
going
phone
to be
calls.
next.
Hey, Beck, I got a phone call about the Ike Foundation earlier.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, announce that. Oh wait, no, there's not an announce, right?
What was the phone call about?
The guy wanted to talk to you. He had a lot of good ideas.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, but we do have
Wait.
an Ike Foundation Kids event this weekend, but
We
it's
do.
it's packed up, right?
We also have a phone number if he goes to the website.
What day is the Ike Foundation? What day is the event, Mike?
It's
on
Ike
Saturday.
Foundation Kids event is this Saturday.
Yeah, so this is our Hook 'em Early tournament. So it's a free event for 200 kids.
200?
It booked up super fast.
Wow.
The lake got stuck today, so we'll be ready for the kids on Saturday. And it's just a fun day of fishing. We count every inch of fish that the kids catch. And
Like a kayak tournament.
yeah, we just.
What time's that kicking off at?
I think check-in's like 7. It's like 7 to 12. We'll be done by 12. So just the morning.
What'd you stock with, Beck?
Bass, bluegill, catfish.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wow.
I love it.
You guys going to switch venues next year? Did you talk about that?
I think so.
Yeah,
think we're
so
gonna switch up.
I think what we've really learned through the years, like the people that come out are absolutely amazing, and we get a lot of like great supporters of the foundation, and we want to keep having this event. We're probably going to keep having the event, but just change it up a bit because now we're getting a lot of the same people. And so they're receiving the free rods and reels and
Yeah,
tackle and
you're
all
not
that
spreading
from
it
us
out.
like over. And that defeats the purpose of the mission of the foundation.
Sure.
The foundation's mission truly is to hit those kids that don't have that opportunity. So I think we're going to keep holding the event for all these folks to come, but go to these very specific urban disadvantaged areas and take these kids out.
Yeah, the
fishing.
stocking portion of it's cool too,
Yes.
because you're taking lakes that might not be great, amazing lakes or
Sure.
ponds,
New
and you're
Jersey.
Building them up.
You're helping with the population of fish.
Yeah.
which is cool.
Yeah. So I think we're going to change it up a little bit and just add some events next year so that we can keep doing this event for the people who love to come out and the people who support it, but then also make those rods available to the kids who
Yeah.
don't have rods whatsoever.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right. Well, now we're going to switch to this fishbowl game. Who wants to describe this game?
Well, are we supposed to have a caller to be able to guess about each other?
Well, we got to pull it first, right? And then get a caller.
I get to. Somebody call.
I was gonna,
Somebody call! The number's right there.
Well, you can't ask somebody to call before we pull something.
856-521-0515. You call in, you get to figure out who this is about.
I just figured they were on, then you would say, "Hey, caller, who's this?" Yeah. Rather than be like, waiting. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I don't
yeah,
know.
no, let's do it. Let's take the call first.
Is anyone calling?
Well, somebody's playing the
Order.
game.
You know, you're Chris and somebody.
All right, so the game is all of us put in really fun facts about ourselves.
Yeah, I'll call in.
And so when someone calls in, we're going to pull one of these out, and you have to guess which cast member this fun fact is
fact.
about.
We could have our dear friend John McGraw call, and he wouldn't know any of them about any of us. Or Tom.
Woof.
I think we might have a caller.
Yeah.
You're live.
All right, caller, what's your name? Where you call from?
My name is Chris. I'm calling from Texas.
All right, Chris from Texas. This is your chance. We're giving away, if you guess this correctly, we're giving you an Ike Live gift bag. And here are the random facts. You have to guess which character from the show tonight. So we've got Dave Brodzik, Becky Iconelli, we've got Sir Charles, we've got Eric the Intern, we've got The Riz, and we've got Brian the Intern.
Wait, do you have to get like so many in a row?
No, if If you get it
Just
right,
one?
you get a
I
prize.
feel like that's too easy.
No, it's not. It's very difficult.
Janet's
It's
gonna be
very
making sure Shirley has
difficult.
2 prizes for the whole show.
No,
It's going to shit a chicken.
It's very
It's
difficult.
very difficult. Listen, I've been drinking like 40 Creek this whole time, so shit, it's just very difficult.
Right.
It's not that easy.
It just got easier because you've been drinking.
I'm trying to keep up with you guys.
All right, so first one is, and these are all real facts, and you just have to pair it with the right person. First one I pulled is, I saw Sasquatch. I saw Sasquatch.
I
The
don't
Ike
even know what
Live
the
cast
question
member
is.
that saw Sasquatch is
Scott's watch? Who
Sasquatch.
found Scott's watch?
Sasquatch?
Scott.
I don't know.
Me? It is not
Yes.
me. It is not me. That's incorrect.
Who sells
Damn.
that?
When I was
Get a
12
second?
years old.
Dave saw Sasquatch.
No, listen, man. But listen to me. Listen, I get my mom on the phone. I will get my mom on the phone to testify. Listen, we were.
That's serious
My
shit.
stepdad had 300 acres up on the New York-Pennsylvania border in the 80s. Now he sold it to the fracking people and he made a mill off of it. But it was almost like a whole hill. It wasn't necessarily a mountain, but we were driving on the trails and we were deer spotting. And to this day, it was a walking bear, but we saw something walk in the middle of absolutely nowhere, in the dark, right across the front of his Suburban, and it was a walking bear until somebody shows me otherwise. Wow! We saw that. He's dead. My mom's still alive. She's witness. She'll tell you she saw a bear walk across the road. I don't know what I saw, but
Sasquatch.
I will never forget it. And I was 12 years old.
Wow.
Dude, side story to that. My stepdad gave me a 22 with a pocket full of rounds, right?
Hell
and
yeah.
I had a fresh pair of boots that were waterproof. First thing I did was like stand in a creek so my feet didn't get wet, and I shot a frog right off a rock.
Dude, that's
For real, man. Dude, I was like 12 and I was looking for the enemy, dude. I was just like, where is he? No, it gets even better. Mike was a bottle collector. This guy, Marty, my stepdad, had an old barn on the top of this hill, and he had hundreds of old bottles that he had found throughout the property throughout 30, 40 years. And I lined them up and I whacked them, dude. And, yeah, man, like he had no idea, dude.
Wow.
I remember they were like blues, these real deep blues and pinks and greens, and I smoked them,
Mike
dude.
wants to cry right now.
dollar bills.
And they were
I
big.
see him blowing, the dollar bills blowing up.
He lost his shit. My mom said, "You gave him the rifle, you dummy." You know what I mean?
Oh, my God.
Yeah. But I saw something. For real.
All right, man.
All right,
Anything
Colin,
else,
thank you.
Chris?
All right, thanks, guys.
Thanks for the call.
Good job.
All right, that was a good one. I saw.
We gave him the answer. We gave him the answer. And if he didn't watch the show, if he wasn't drinking, what was he drinking? Old E? What the hell did he say?
I was going to say, man, I'm surprised you didn't get that one.
Yeah, I was like, give me. Probably give me in the bucket.
I think so.
Me
All
and
right,
Andy.
waiting for another call. If you're watching still right now, call up right now and you have a chance to win an Ike Live gift bag. You get this right. Number 2. Caller, what's your name? Where you call from? How you doing tonight? Okay, your question I just pulled from the fishbowl, and you have to match this up with one of the Ike Live crew here in the studio tonight. Dave Brodzik, me, Becky, Sir Charles, E, Riz, or Brian the Carpenter, and this one is: I was banned from the state of Maryland for 12 months. I was banned from the state of Maryland for 12 months. Who does that match up with?
I'm going to go with. I was banned from Maryland. I'm going to go with you.
Okay, going with me. Becky, I'm going to let you answer this. She's going with me. The correct answer is I was banned from the state of Maryland for 12 months. The correct answer is...
Me, I was banned from the state of
Oh, it's Becky!
What?
Banned from the state of Maryland? What?
I was,
What are you talking
I was looked a little young for my age, and got myself a fake ID and went to the beach in Maryland. And there was an undercover cop who took my fake ID.
Yes.
And
It said, get out.
and there was a cop right behind him. He handed it back to the cop. I got the citation. It went to my parents' house.
Oh,
So I still remember my dad calling me in
Oh,
college
no.
at JMU, whispering, because this was pre-cell phones. Don't answer the phone if your mom calls. You're in big trouble. Click. And I was like, oh, man.
Your dad was trying to save
My
you.
dad was trying to help me.
Wow.
Long story short, my mom had to go with me to Ocean City, Maryland in the middle of the winter. And because I wasn't a resident of Maryland, they couldn't, like, because my girlfriend was from Maryland. So
Yeah.
she, like, got punished way worse. They just banned me from the state of Maryland for 12 months.
Wow.
Damn,
Like, I wasn't
dude.
allowed to drive through
Stay
Maryland.
out.
I was, like, I couldn't even, like, step foot in the state of Maryland for 12
That's
months.
wild.
Yeah.
It's not even legal.
Wow.
You know?
Out of everybody in the room, Becky would be my last choice.
Before I had children, I had a smidgen of a pass.
Yeah.
I thought for sure Brian landed on some list in Maryland, dude. I
I
didn't
know.
think.
I would have guessed Brian's ghost.
Oh, dude, that ghost is banned from a lot of
Brian.
places.
Oh, dude, he's gone banned from everywhere, including the champagne room. All right, thank you, caller. Appreciate it. All right,
Thank you.
let's keep it going. We got the phone lines open. We're gonna keep pulling these. We got another one coming through.
meat stick. I don't care what it is.
Oh, Dave wants another meat stick.
Here.
While we're
Starving.
pulling
Have a whole
them.
box.
No, we're giving those away to people, aren't we?
Now they're already in the bag.
Yeah, they're already
Oh,
ate.
all right.
Or just take one. We'll still set it.
We're gonna keep pulling. We got another caller. Another chance to win an amazing Ike Live gift bag right now. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Jeremy in New Mexico.
Jeremy, how you
Oh,
doing
we're
tonight?
in New Mexico.
Albuquerque.
I love Albuquerque.
Okay,
Ever
this
been banned from
one,
there?
this one's very generic. But again, Jeremy, here's what you gotta do. You gotta match this up to one of the cast here tonight on the Ike Live show. Dave Brodzik, Becky, Sir Charles, Eric the Intern, Riz, and Brian the Carpenter, and myself. And this one is I got thrown up the stairs out of a bar. I got thrown up the stairs out of a bar. Not down the stairs, up the stairs out of a bar. Who is it?
Oh. Let's go with Brian.
Brian the Carpenter? I
Yeah.
got thrown up the stairs out of a bar. Brian the Carpenter? Give us the true answer.
Not I.
No? Who tonight got thrown?
Charles.
Charles.
Charles, explain
Charles.
it. You got thrown up the stairs.
in Maryland. Yeah.
Maryland.
Wow. Maryland's getting a bad rap today.
Yeah, it's tough.
It's a bunch of alcohol.
Just that place
it's
you
a lot
go.
Of fun. Yeah, and if anyone's ever seen, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air,
Yeah.
well, I got a little too mouthy, and believe it or not, right, so right now. And the bartender or the bouncer was like 6'7", 360, and he picked me up, and threw me up the stairs like I was Jazzy Jazz.
Wow.
I made the yeah.
Wow.
Up the stairs.
Jazzy Jazz.
I was up the stairs, threw me out of
That
the
must have
bar.
been a hell of a bouncer.
It really hurt. Yeah.
Wow. That's amazing. Up the stairs.
It
Dave,
hurt
not
the
down
next
stairs.
day. Just
Not
Not right
that night.
then.
I felt nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it hurt your feelings.
No.
That was a good one. Caller, thank you for the call.
Thanks, buddy.
Thanks, guys.
Okay.
who knew we'd stump everybody
Dude,
with
we're
us?
stopping everybody. I want to give away. I actually want to give away these bags.
This is fun because we're learning at least fun facts about everyone. So I'm
It is
actually
fun
hoping
facts.
that people just don't get it because then we just learn more and
Right.
more about each other.
Could. We could. I do want to give away bags though tonight.
Yeah, we'll get there.
I want to give away bags. This is like
If nobody wins, just send it to New York, Chris.
All right, next one. Caller, what's your name? Where you call from?
Yo, Ron, turn the show down.
Caller, what's your name? Where you call from?
Talking to me?
Yeah, you got to turn the show down, bro.
Oh. Nathan from Wisconsin.
What's up, man? Wisconsin. Okay, here's the next one. And remember, you have to pin this on one of the Ike Live crew tonight. Dave Brodzik, myself, Becky, Sir Charles, Eric the Intern, Riz, or Brian the Carpenter. And this one is in my prime, I once hit 6.5 rotations at a club called Sparkles.
In my
In my prime, I once hit 6.5 rotations at a club called Sparkles.
I'm gonna go with Brian the Carpenter.
Nope. Brian the Carpenter, is that you?
Nope.
Not a chance.
Not
bro.
a chance.
I wear work boots. Split it, son.
Anybody want to admit to this?
I already know who it is.
I know.
It's Rizzo, ain't it?
Riz?
He called him Rizzo.
Rizzo, it's you?
Nope.
No.
No shot.
All right. In
about
my
you?
prime, I once hit 6.5 rotations at a club called Sparkles. It's me! It's me. This one goes back to my youth. Back in the day, I used to break dance.
Windmills.
And at that specific time, I was breaking for a crew called Unique Rockers. My first crew, which happened early in Runnymede days, and this goes like 6th to 7th grade, was Unique Rockers, also known as
See what you did there.
Right, Unique Rockers, also known as But then I got advancement into a group called.
Hold on.
Yes.
Oh.
That-
Damn it.
You know the advancement?
I'm gonna know it.
DGC, devastating ground control. I got an advancement. I actually got up placed into DGC.
Now, was Froggy Augie a member of that unit?
Froggy was not.
Oh,
Froggy
okay.
was a member of but not DGC. DGC, devastating ground controllers, happened to be breakers from Belmar, Glendora, Runnymede, and Brooklyn, all combined into one crew. So the best breakers in all the boroughs combined into one crew. And dude, we really, really tore through the other crews. And this is mid
Served them.
mid 80s. We served them. And this specific incident
is
happened
amazing.
at a battle that happened at Sparkles, a club out of Camden.
Oh,
And
snap.
and one of the prime breakers there was this guy named Sean. And I was battling with Sean. And during this battle, I hit 6.5 rotations on my hand, standing up in a hand spin.
Oh, really?
Standing. It was a move called a 1990. 6.5 rotations to help us win that battle that night at a club
Wow.
called Sparkles. So there's the story.
Everyone can Google that.
Everyone can Google that.
hand spin,
1990,
rotation.
6.5 rotations on my hand, early breaking days at Sparkles, which was in Mount Ephraim, which is right near where we're going to have our tournament, our kids' tournament.
All right. Well,
Where was Sparkles in Mount Ephraim?
Sparkles
Let's get
was
another call.
where the McDonald's that Rick King's mom died. It was right next to it. Yeah, the lightning bolt.
Thanks for the call, bud.
Thanks for the call.
All right, thanks. Bye.
Wow.
Sparkle.
I can picture Nancy Mulford dance studio right next to
Cross,
it.
right across from it. That's right. The dance studio right across from it.
Oh, okay.
There's an auto zone there now.
There's like a karate studio and stuff.
yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Okay.
Down from the old theater. Okay. All right.
Hit it.
All right, caller, what's your name? Where you call from?
Jerry B. from New Hampshire.
Jerry. What's up?
What up, Jared?
How you doing tonight? All right, here we
Yeah,
go.
not bad.
Here's the comment, and again, you got to pin this to one of the Ike Live crew: Dave Brodzik, myself, Becky, so Charles, Eric the intern, Riz, or Brian the Carpenter. It goes like this. In 3rd grade, my ugly mug was all over this New Jersey Turnpike billboard eating a burger.
Oh, snap.
In the 3rd grade, my ugly mug was all over this New Jersey Turnpike billboard eating a burger. So someone out of the crew
What do
tonight
you
was
think,
on a
Jerry?
billboard eating a burger in the 3rd grade.
That has got to be Brian.
Brian the Carpenter?
Not it.
Ah! Not it! Does anyone want to admit to 3rd grade, my ugly mug was all
What?
over the New Jersey Turnpike billboard eating a burger?
And the Garden State Parkway.
And the the
Oh.
Turnpike and the Parkway.
That would be me.
What?
That
Eric
is
the intern?
ETI.
What?
Yeah. So
Wait a minute. Are you a child prodigy star?
it wasn't. No, I'm not that good. So my dad. This because my dad. No, the quaff was not. I didn't even use hair gel back then. The
Oh,
quaff, there was no quaff. It was just bangs,
hell?
man. But
in
to get to
third
the
grade.
point,
That
to
wasn't
get
long ago.
I'm saying like 9 years ago.
to get to the point, my dad is an independent advertiser, and he used to do all the ad work for the New Jersey State Fair. So that's it. That's how I got it, man. My dad used to do the
Wow.
advertising for the State Fair.
Junior
I was
Boss.
on these billboards, taking a big bite out of a hamburger.
Do you have a picture of that?
My dad definitely does.
Get us
Oh,
one.
we gotta
Yeah,
get
I
that.
will.
We would
I
like to
will.
see that.
I
We
don't.
gotta see
The
it.
tagline was funny too, and I can't remember the tagline. But yes, this is out there.
Something like, I eat burgers.
Get you some.
Get you
Yeah,
some.
something like that.
or it was,
Get this hitter.
Get
Yeah, man, good
All
time.
right, Jerry. Thanks,
thank you for
bud.
the call, man.
eyes
Thank
off
you.
my hair on
Have a
this
good night,
burger.
Jerry.
Dude, I cannot believe how difficult. I could swore we'd be giving some bags away, Dave. Nobody's getting anything.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I didn't grow up with Charles, Riz, or Eric, so I mean,
Yeah.
I knew it was between the three of
Yeah.
them. You know, like
Yeah. I'm still surprised. We haven't had a winner yet.
Becky being Richmond Elite. I knew she wasn't up on the New Jersey team.
Richmond Elite. Oh my God. All right. Oh, this is an easy one. All right, caller. What's your name? Where you call from? Caller, what's your name? Where you call from?
What's happening, guys? Bass McGrath from Ontario, Canada.
Ontario, Canada. What's up, Bay? What's up, Bay?
Oh,
Thanks,
not much, eh?
thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. All right, this one is probably the simplest statement of the night, but you still have to peg it on one of us. This is going to be pegged on Dave Rodzik, myself, Miss Rebecca, Star Charles, Eric the Intern, Riz, or Brian the Carpenter. And it's simply, I play the guitar. I play the guitar.
Oh,
I play the guitar. All right, hold on a second, Dave, we know you as a man of many talents, including sawdust,
And pregnant cats.
pregnant cats, trinkets, knickknacks, shipping and receiving.
Cats and Heat.
We know you as a man of many talents. Do you indeed play the guitar?
Oh no!
Eric
eh?
is, man.
What are you saying?
That's a big negative. I do
That's a
not play the
no!
guitar.
No, Dave Brodzik. Okay, we're calling to the plate. Somebody here tonight?
Yeah,
It's got to be Charles.
Sir Charles!
Yep.
You play the
Oh,
guitar?
God
What?
damn it.
And I actually sat. I said that because I'm sitting right next to him. Come on.
Right.
I gave it to you, man. Really? right there.
I know. There's a
But,
little visual
yes,
right there. Can you
yes.
play us just a couple chords or
No, because
something?
it's missing. Like
I
half
know
the
it's
string.
missing, but play us,
I know,
play us
why
a
is it
couple
even-
chords.
It's missing half the string.
Just play us something. Here it goes.
There you go. It's out of tune. There's no strings. You can't play this guitar.
What?
Yeah.
That's what it's
We had a
Tiny fingers.
we had a country western singer in here. Luke Duncan made that thing make music.
Dude, he made it beautiful.
I'm no Luke Duncan.
You all had also been drinking for 4 hours.
That's true.
This is the greatest song ever. Bong,
I love this
bong.
song.
Play Freebird.
It's so deep.
Go Maple Leafs.
See you, buddy.
Have a good night.
Out in the boot.
Oh, dude.
This is awesome.
Dude,
this is fun.
I love our Brian the Carpenter. I love our Canadian fans.
I do too.
I
They
love
are,
our
they are the
Canadian
best.
fans.
They are the best.
If I wasn't, I mentioned it earlier in the show, I'm a closet Cajun. Like, if I wasn't in Jersey, my first choice would be Cajun in Louisiana. My second would be a Canadian. I would love to be a Canadian. But, anyway.
Good night, mate.
All right. Caller, what's your name? Where you call from?
It's Jeremy from Albuquerque again.
Whoa! Second chance. I
Jeremy
like
wants
it.
to
He
win.
wants that prize back.
Oh, yeah. Get in there. No,
Jeremy, you need this.
and listen. We want you to believe me. We
Well, I want it, so
we
we're good.
want you to have this. Okay.
I love that you called back.
I do
That's
too.
funny.
Keep calling. I
Never
love
give
it.
up.
awesome.
Never give up.
And don't be the worst.
I've got it written on my arm because of Mike. So
Don't be the worst.
Yes.
That's going to be my tattoo.
Never grow up.
Stop sucking.
All right, here it goes. Once again, you have to pin this on someone here tonight in the studio.
Hit it.
Dave Brodzik, Becky, So Charles, Eric the Intern, Riz, or Brian Carpenter. And this one is I caught the second biggest bass out of everyone in the room on a 4-foot trout rod. Once again, hold on. I caught the second biggest bass out of everyone in the room on a 4-foot limber, wimpy trout rod.
That would be you.
Up and call back.
Letting
go.
It is not me. It is not me. Who wants to take responsibility for catching the second biggest bass out of everyone in the room on a 4-foot trout rod?
That would probably be me.
Brian Carpenter! We need a story behind this.
Although, did Becky catch one bigger than 8 pounds? Thank
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, that was
for
me.
sure that was you, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I know the story, but I do want to hear it again because it's amazing.
I was I was a freshman in high school. It was before my freshman year. So 12 years old, and at that time I owned 2 rods, and one of them was a 4-foot trout rod with a 7-inch culprit worm. This is way before Senkos, bro. And yeah, that's it, man.
Man, you were at Tom Hernishin. You were on his dad's boat. You were in Manatico Sand Ponds.
No,
It's Shaw's Mill.
Shaw's
Come
Mill.
on, man.
Ah,
There's
okay.
lots to the story.
I don't know. But anyhow, you didn't win, man.
All right, keep calling back.
I'll keep going.
Call back.
Why don't we just keep him on the line and give him the next question, dude?
That's the next move.
Dude, I got to tell you though, I'm getting
Phone
nervous.
lines are hot.
I'm getting nervous. There is 5 left after this one.
Eliminate people. I'm eliminated, so it can't be a guessing, right?
That's right.
Too. He got thrown up
Okay.
some stairs and he plays the guitar.
Yep.
Okay.
Not as good as Luke
All
Duncan.
right. We'll let them know. Caller, what's your name? Where you call from?
Nathan again from Wisconsin.
Yeah!
Let's go,
We only have
Yes!
5 people watching
Come
now.
That
on,
is
keep
so
calling.
funny.
No, we have a lot.
With 3 people.
Come on, keep calling. Come on. Okay. Now remember, Sir Charles is out of it. Okay, because he's got 2 already in the can.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
All right,
yeah.
so pin this on the remaining cast: Dave Brozick, myself, Becky, Eric the Intern, Riz, or Brian Carpenter. And this one is, and I want to say this in a very proud, higher voice. I have run 2 200-mile Ragnar relay races. I have run 2 separate 200-mile Ragnar relay races in my lifetime. Who in the crew has run 2 200-mile relays?
Oh man.
Look at.
I want to
look
say
at
your
the-
wife Becky.
Is that your guess?
Yes.
Ah! The first winner tonight! No! Start throwing stuff. Confetti!
You are the winner.
Oh my God!
If you guys would have hung on for a minute, he was wavering. You gave it to him too soon.
I know we did.
He was
I
ready
wanted to give a prize.
Yeah, okay.
I wanna tell you are correct,
saying
Becky.
Jeff Riz.
Explain what happened. Explain your races, and we'll talk
So
about the
there's
prize back.
200-mile relay races called Ragnars. A bunch of us, just 12 of us, and we all get in a van together. And it takes about 36 hours, and someone is always running. And you run anywhere from like 5 to 12 miles at a time, and then you pass the baton to the next person. So literally, someone's always running, and the
was
van full of
running, yeah.
people is following, and then meeting you at the next location to stop off for the next runner. And it's incredibly exhausting, but like such an amazing experience, because when you get to the end, it's like the most ridiculous accomplishment, because you're exhausted, you're tired, you've run like 20-30 miles in total over 36 hours.
Now, that named after the serial murderer from the Viking land, Ragnar? Jeffrey Dahmer sprint.
Yeah, you're running for your life.
I don't
You're running for
I
your
don't think
life.
they took it that deep.
Yeah, you're running for your life.
Oh, do we have a video of Ragnar up here? What is this? We have a little video of Ragnar, I think, Beck. Is this? I think you're actually in this
Oh,
promotional
yeah,
piece.
it looks just like me.
Yeah, you're in this promotional.
Nah,
piece.
it might be a soldier right there.
No,
Oh, it's Gump.
I was running.
Wait a minute. Put that on full screen, Brian. We have Ott the Foe.
Oh man.
No, what? What's wrong with that? It's Ott the Foe.
All right, well, make sure you get his information. He wins.
Yeah, we need your info. Call us down the line. Brian the Carpenter's going to get your info right now.
Oh.
And I'm so proud of you for finally winning one of these things.
Jesus.
All right, thank you, Ike. I appreciate it.
Thanks for watching tonight.
So
No problem.
that was the black bag. What's next? We
That's
done?
black bag. We got one more black bag we got to give
All
away.
right.
And then after that, we're giving away Becky's jewelry or wardrobe. Eric, while we're waiting, because Brian has a little lead time.
What's
to get
up, man?
caught Here. Saw a post. I know a lot of people are keeping up your Instagram, but I saw a post the other day on a smallmouth you had hooked, and I still see an injury under your right eye. You
Little
wanna talk a
tungsten to
little
the
about that?
face, man. Little tungsten to the face. I mean, basically, I'm dumb, right? Not the smartest. I didn't even know that they made different sized bobber stops.
Yeah.
So when I bought these bobber stops, obviously weren't the right size. Sliding all over the place. I didn't care. I'm throwing it.
Smaller than the hole in the
Yeah,
weight.
exactly. So I'm throwing it anyway. And basically, this smallmouth, it's funny waiting and catching these smallmouth. It's such a different pattern than catching one from a
Yeah.
boat. The hook set's different. You get this fish, he's right at your feet. He's like trying to go,
Yeah.
do a figure eight, but to get off, it's
Yeah.
crazy. But, reach down to grab it, miss him once, go for him again. He jumped, and the next thing I know, the tungsten slingshotted right into my face. Like inches from my,
It's
not
crazy.
inches, centimeters.
It's crazy. Look at the
It's close.
so close. And I do want to let everybody know watching, wear your sunglasses if you can. I don't always wear them either, but stuff like that makes you think you need to
Yeah,
wear
and
Like, it's funny if that happened to you or Brian. I'm laughing, but I got a kid his age.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, I'm like, why aren't you protecting your eyes?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I
Like,
know.
Yeah. And it's like, will this make me wear sunglasses more?
I know.
Probably not. You know.
I don't go out there without sunglasses.
Yeah, you
Even if
should.
it's
You
dark
should.
out, I
You
wear
definitely
sunglasses.
should. Absolutely.
After he
Wear
hooks me
your
in the
sunglasses.
eyelids,
yeah, but how you gonna rock the quaff with a patch? You know what I mean?
I know. You
It's
can
gonna
Like a
be
patch on your eye,
it's
you
gonna
know,
turn
like
into a
pirate
pirate.
quaff.
yeah, you
Yeah.
can't
Yeah,
rock
one
the patch
patch
with one
gangster.
eye, bro.
You don't think so?
No. Now you got to go conservative at that point. Just get rid
That's
Yeah.
all I gotta say.
booty. Caller, what's your name? Where you call from?
Hey, this is Boone from Texas.
How you
Nice
doing
name.
tonight? Good to hear from
Good,
you.
good, how y'all doing?
Not
Yeah,
too
yeah.
bad. Thanks for the call. Okay, so
Oh, yeah.
we're going to continue the game. This is for an Ike Live prize pack, loaded with goodies, and you have to pin this on one of the Ike Live casts, remaining Ike casts. Everyone's out. Dave Brodzik, myself, Becky, Eric the intern, Riz, or Brian DeCarpenter.
Forrest
No, I'm
Gump.
out.
You're out?
I got two.
You did?
Yeah, I'm out.
Oh, okay, so Becky's out. All right.
All right,
And this
got
one
it.
is I got lost in the woods in Kansas and had to sleep in the prairie. One more time. I got lost in the woods in Kansas
Mm-hmm.
and I had to sleep in the prairie.
That's right.
Who do you pin it on?
Sounds like something that Eric would say or do.
Ooh, Eric the intern? Did you indeed get lost in Kansas?
It does sound like something I would do, but
Oh!
Eric wouldn't get lost. He'd get lured to the woods.
For the record.
I love it, man.
All right,
man.
all right, who's taking credit?
That's
Who's
awesome.
taking credit for getting lost in the prairie? Oh, shit. Dave? Becky? Riz?
That was I. That was I.
Riz!
I spent some time guiding in Kansas, guiding whitetails. And along with getting my customers lost in the woods a few times, I also got myself lost one night after hanging stands. And yeah, I had to spend the night in the woods. I was about 15 miles off of camp.
Wow.
And the only thing I had
Wow.
with me was a four-wheeler. And I took the seat off of the four-wheeler, put it up against the tree where I could kind of see what was in front of me. And that was camp for the night, dog. That's where I was at until I didn't really sleep, but I was there until the sun came up.
Wow.
Well, that's awesome. Well, what I was going to say, I know I didn't win, But what I was going to say is, it sounds like something that Eric would say, but it sounds like something Riz would do. I'll throw that out there.
You almost win, but yeah.
Almost.
Yeah.
It's an almost. Thank you for the call, man. Appreciate it.
All right, y'all have a good one.
Now,
too,
Riz, I just want to know, you got lost out there.
Yeah.
You were in the woods. You were
Yeah.
all alone. It was dark. You were
Yeah.
lonely.
Yep.
Did you masturbate?
No. No. Way too scared, bro. Way too scared. There's so many coyotes.
No. Did you masturbate?
Like, there's so many things you
God.
could have said or done.
Hey, nice job.
That was a
Eric.
snipe.
There,
I mean, did no one ever rub one off lost in the woods? before?
Okay,
Am I the
can we
only
get
guy?
another
It's
caller?
happened. It's happened, dude.
Okay.
No, there's
I'm
no
just
way it
saying.
hasn't.
Ike Live.
All right, here we go. Caller, what's your name? Where you call from?
Is it Jeremy?
From Kentucky again.
We seriously have no one watching.
I love it. I love it. All right, Keith. I love the attitude. I love the never give up mentality.
Don't be the worst.
All right, here's who's
Don't be
left.
the worst.
Here's who's left. You
Don't
have to
blow.
Pin this on one of the remaining Ike Live casts tonight. Dave Brodzik, myself, Eric Ginsberg, Liz, Brian Gardner, Becky, and Sir Charles are out. And this one is, here it goes. I found Brian the Carpenter dead in a church bush. I want to repeat it. I found Brian the Carpenter dead in a church bush. All right, so I'm not a genius, but this takes Brian the Carpenter out of it, right?
Or does it?
No, I think it takes him out of it. You can't find yourself. I found Brian the Carpenter dead in a church bush. Who is it?
Okay, I'm going to go with
Ding,
ding, ding, ding, ding, ding, ding, ding, ding.
Dave, give us the story.
In short, Brian and I once overdosed on a legal over-the-counter supplement that you mix with beer. I drug his body behind a bush to hide it. Didn't know it was a church because I was still somewhat OD'd myself until I could go find my car. And another dude saw me out of the bush, and he got out the car and helped me drag him into my truck.
Shout out to that dude.
And we went back.
Was it the pastor of the church?
Dude, no, listen, it was a dude wearing a Chicago Bears hat with a mullet. I swear to God, he helped me drag his body into my truck. He didn't ask a single question. He's like, "You need help, dude?" I'm like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Yeah, we were."
You gotta love the 80s.
No, it was in Lake George, New York, dude.
Oh, that makes sense too.
Even worse.
Yeah, we went back to, and then he came too. He came back to life, and we went back to our campsite, and that was it, dude.
Back to life.
Or did he?
Yeah, it was a weird time.
Amazing. All right, Brian Carpenter, give me a close-up right here.
Jesus.
I want to show this once again.
I think we should end this.
You are the winner of an Ike Live gift bag, bag number 3. We hit our quota tonight. Thank you, Miss Janet. Loaded with amazing sponsor products from Ike Live.
Oh my
Primal Foods, Tackle Box, Real Snot, Founders, Dr. Squatch,
Liquid Mayhem,
Tackle Warehouse. The list goes on and on and on. Even sponsors that aren't even related to Ike Live anymore are in this bag.
That's right.
So it's
The,
pretty
the bag is classier than we are.
Yeah, the bag is classier. And it smells good. Smells good. Man, good job. Thank you, caller.
I only had to call 130 times.
I know. Hang on the line.
good
Brian
job.
the Carpenter's going to get your info. We're going to send you that bag. Hang on the line for a second.
Absolutely awesome. Thanks.
Man, that was awesome. There's only 3 left.
These are like the stories that we say we're never going to tell our kids till they're
I
grown,
know.
and then we just
Thanks,
let them
Dave.
fly on Ike
Nah,
Live.
I'll tell my kid just to tell him what not
This
to
was
do.
a good game. Who came up with this game?
Games we ever
Smart.
played.
Smart game, dude.
Best thing I've ever come up with.
I love
For
it.
all 25 people watching.
I know.
No, we got a lot.
What time are we?
Numbers
Oh,
are
yeah,
high.
it's pretty late.
Thanks for everybody that's been hanging out with us tonight on the message board. It's been fired up. I enjoy talking with you guys, and I know that everybody else here enjoys hearing from you. So thanks for hanging with us. And we're all still here, man. The
Are there
numbers
any
high.
funny? Oh my God!
Oh, man, it's been a great show.
Any good insults coming through?
What the hell just happened?
You took the mic in the table with you. Sorry, I'm gonna steal
Yeah,
that.
Dave. Somebody wanted to know if the first camera that we had for the studio could fit your head in it.
Probably not, dude.
Good thing we're getting that new studio soon.
Yeah, we need the wide angle lens. Go ahead, Joker.
How was that top? He's to the.
It's not. It's just laying up there, and it's not expecting you to use this thing like a pull-up bar.
I don't think I did that. But maybe I did.
That's I almost fell out. I almost fell out earlier. Yeah, but big vocab.
All right, so I think we're done this game because we don't have any more bags to give away.
Yeah. Do we have much left here?
No,
I think we're pretty much.
I think we're done. This is a good opportunity.
No
I
problem.
want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight.
Good job.
We got something else we want to talk about. Yeah.
Caller, and then we'll see what happens with this.
Okay.
They're gonna win this box.
Oh, this caller's going to win the box. Okay.
He's a 1 in 3. I'm eliminated now.
I'll Vanna White it.
Just for fun. We're out of gift packs, but Matt wants to talk.
Now we're
They're gonna win the Mr. Temple box.
MTB box tonight
Oh.
that we're doing right now.
Oh, okay. Well, Matt, you're up.
Okay.
Oh,
Matt,
shit. Hold on. Matt, you there?
Matt, where are you calling from?
Hey, it's Matt from Wisconsin.
What's up?
Oh, good day, mate.
What's going on tonight, guys? Great show.
Thank you. Okay, so listen, we're going to keep this game going. We've got a MTB we're going to unbox. But as we're unboxing it, if you can get this, we're going to give you this Elite box. And it's loaded with stuff.
You literally have the amount of time it takes me to Vanna White the box
Yes.
to answer one of these questions
Yes.
correctly.
Okay, so
Are
Becky,
we ready?
you start pulling the product
All
out.
right.
All right, and we're down to how many people are left here, Brian, that
I'm left.
potentially win.
Dave's left.
No, I'm out, dude. I had my Squatch and your dead body story.
Okay, so this next
Me,
one,
Mike, Rich, and Eric.
yes, this next one could be me, Eric, Riz, or
Brian.
Brian the Carpenter. Okay.
Oh boy.
And this one is, and after watching the MTB unboxing by lovely Becky. By the way, that's a Dobbin spinnerbait. Very nice Dobbin spinnerbait right there.
One down.
This one goes a little something like this.
Hit it.
I accidentally sent a naked post shower picture to a I'm going to say it again. I want you to take time to soak it in. There's a nice crankbait right there.
I know who that is.
Nice chartreuse crawl pattern. And it goes like this. I accidentally sent a naked, full nude frontal picture, shower picture. to a-
Damn.
I accidentally sent a naked, full frontal nudity shower picture.
One more time, Mike.
Giant dong swinging around. Bigger dong than you've ever seen anywhere.
All right, Wisconsin, you got to guess.
To a customer. And I mean big giant mule.
Just a big veiny wiffle ball bat, dude.
I mean, it doesn't even look real. It doesn't even. It looks fake. It's so big.
It looks. Dude, it came up right away, and I'm gonna have to go with BTC.
No!
Get out of here.
What are you talking about? The big veiny thing wasn't you?
No, own up! Own up!
All right, it wasn't a nude picture, first of all. And it was a total slip up mistake. I'm sorry, Nikki. I never meant to send you that picture.
So hold on.
What kind of realtor are you? Come on, Riz.
Riz, no wonder you can't sell any damn condos.
Dude, he's showing him what the bathroom looks like with a
All
guy
right,
in
to
it.
be honest, it was back in his Kansas guiding days. He got lost and said,
But Riz, explain the photo to us, please. What was in the photo? How far down did it go? Explain
it.
it.
Didn't show full mule.
Full frontal,
No mule was shown.
belly button.
So in Kansas, there was only one bathroom, and there was 4 guides for the premises. So I took a shower once every 2 weeks. I took a shower. I was hype, so I took the picture out of. I was in towel, ready to go. Shower time. Hashtag
Chest up or like what?
Yeah, waist up.
Okay.
And I meant to send it to my girlfriend back home, but I sent it to the one female client that I had in 3.5 months in Kansas trip, as she's sitting in a deer stand with her fiance.
Oh my
received that
God!
picture. But it was a total honest mistake. They ended up killing a big deer. Hey, whatever.
But hold on now, because this is before my time. Like I never lived through that.
Yeah.
Explain to me the process of when you hit send. Like, what happens?
It felt something like throw the phone against the wall.
Stop it.
Get
But
my-
how immediate?
Stop the
How immediate is the recognition and regret? Is it like immediate? You're like, oh,
pretty quick.
oh my
Yeah,
God.
no, it's yeah.
So before the transmission can even go, are you on the phone like, please disregard?
I was trying to send out turn my phone off, put it in the water, try and short circuit it somehow.
Oh
Okay,
my God, dude! I can only imagine.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Now I'm going to tell you this though, caller, Brian.
Yeah.
I know you didn't get it right, but for hanging in there with us and for participating, we're giving you this elite box right here.
We'll get the next one.
Thanks, guys.
Yes, we're giving you
fair
this box.
We
right
take
here.
it back. We'll do the next one.
Yeah,
We're out.
yeah. Thank
All
you,
right, Matt.
Hang
Hang
in there.
on.
Give us your address.
All right, thanks.
No, we're not doing no more.
Man, Riz, that's horrible, bro. I mean, how horrible you didn't I feel for you. Like, Jesus. Oh my God,
Dave, you're thinking about it.
I'm just thinking if that had happened to me, like an innocent situation where you have, women in your contacts that
Yeah.
you're constantly texting back and
Yeah.
forth with out of business.
Right.
Like, damn.
You accidentally send it, and once you push.
Like, have you ever taken a photo like that since?
No, not really.
It's cured you of all that shit.
Yeah. But you guys ever see on the dollar bill like the eye that's on the
Yeah.
pyramid?
Yeah, sure. The Illuminati.
Her fiance's eye was like that for the rest of the week.
Well, why
on
wouldn't
me?
he?
Yeah.
You're lucky he didn't shoot you with one of them arrows.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Well, I picked them for later that day.
Nude pictures, haven't
Wow.
Pictures.
I think guys overrate how much girls want to see the guys' pictures, right? Like, I just think we do.
you? Yeah.
I just think they're like, ugh.
One more coming in.
All
Mike's
right,
are
another
hot.
one coming.
It doesn't work the same way.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
What is this person?
You get the MLF trophy.
Drinking chalice.
Piece of shit anyway, you can win it.
Nah, we're done for tonight. Sorry, buddy.
All right, that's right. Damn.
Brian's pulling the plug on it.
I can't figure
All
out
right.
how to turn the
I
freaking
know.
ringer off.
This was a great show. Want to thank everybody for watching tonight and listening.
Charles bolted. Yeah, he's got a long ride home. He's got to be back
He's
tomorrow
bolted.
because
Okay.
we got that commercial shoot.
I do want to thank everybody in studio tonight. I want to thank Dave Brodzik for co-hosting tonight. Thank you very much. I want to
welcome.
thank Eric the intern. I want to thank Miss Rebecca. I want to thank Sir Charles on his drive home. Riz, a great job on IMs tonight. Brian Carpenter pushing buttons even though the commercial didn't have any sound.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Want to thank you for that.
We're blaming YouTube for that.
Yeah. Also want to thank our guest tonight, Brian DeCarpenter.
Yeah.
We had Andy Morgan. We had Hank Cherry. And we had Gerald Spoor all joining us tonight
Thank you, guys.
via phone call and Skype. It's been a great show. Because I think the next show, Brian, is going to be when?
Beats the hell out of me. You haven't given me
Couple
a date
months.
yet.
That's right. Next show beats the hell out of me. It's coming up. And hang in there with us. And like I said, big announcement. We're going to have a new studio here for you in a few months. We're going to go outro. Brian, we still the same outro tonight?
Yeah, Dave.
That outro, Let me remind everybody watching and listening, if you've missed old Ike Live episodes you want to catch up, you can get them a lot of different ways. Go to IkeLive.com. You can go to YouTube. You can go to Stitcher. You can go to iTunes. If you're at iTunes and you're listening to an old show, please leave us a positive comment. It'll help somehow. Appreciate it. Have a great night. And that's it from Ike Live.
Dave, this is Charles from the Classic.
Ready.
Hit it.
Brian's Ghost. Brian's Ghost. Come on, look over here. Brian's Ghostbusters. Oh, Brian's Ghost. Brian's Ghost.
Oh my God! Was that before or after he concreted the belly button? What was that, dude?
Oh, my God. Wow.
Oh, wow.
There you go.
There's what happened to Brian's Ghost right there. We were wondering.
Jeez.